brand new project pan for you. It is another Pantastic Ladies collaboration, so I will leave all of their information linked for you down below as always, along with all the other ladies taking part in this project. So this project is a Christmas one running from the 25th of August until the 25th of December. It was arranged by Jessica and Amanda from the Pantastic Ladies. I will link their information for you down below. And it is called Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. And it is 12 songs of Christmas songs. Now, I hope the Pantastic Ladies don't mind, but I've put my own little twist on this, and I decided instead of going for the traditional kind of Christmas songs that you might hear around Christmas, I decided to choose UK single Christmas number ones. So any song that was a Christmas UK number one. Now, the singles chart started in 1952 officially, and I got all my information from officialcharts.com website. I will link that for you down below so you can go and check it out. Find out what was the Christmas UK number one the year you were born. So, yeah, kind of like a little history lesson for you. So, the first year I've chosen is one that's very special to me. It is my birth year, 1979, and the UK number one for Christmas that year was okay, so yep, it was Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall. Obviously, the 70s were a kind of revolutionary era, and it was fighting against the establishment. So no wonder in 1979, that was the Christmas UK number one. So the product I have chosen for that is a Nails Ink nail polish, and this is in the shade Little Brick Lane. My aim with nail polishes, as always, is just to use them at least once a month. Because this is a short project pan, I'm going to try and incorporate this at least twice a month so as to get quite a bit of use out of this. So that is the first item. So the second song I have chosen is from 1989. That was the year my husband was born. And obviously he's very important to me. So 1989, the Christmas UK number one was... So obviously that is a Band-Aid with Do They Know It's Christmas. It was obviously a big charity single trying to raise money for children in Africa to help with the situation over there. And actually this song has been released 3 times and has been a UK Christmas number one 3 years. So for that, I chose something that also had 3 in, and that is my Cetaphil 3-piece healthy skin routine. So we have number 1, which is a gentle skin cleanser, number 2, which is a moisturising cream, and then number 3, which is a moisturising lotion. These are just some little tubs like this. So my aim is to use all of these up. So that is my 1989 product. So the next year I'm choosing is 1999. Again, another birth year, and that is the birth year of my eldest daughter, Rowena. You have seen her on my channel before. She did my makeup. If you haven't seen that video, you need to go. If you're having a bad day, go watch My Daughter Does My Makeup. Honestly, you'll be giggling. But in 1999, this was the Christmas UK single #1. So that is Westlife, I Had a Dream, and the UK Christmas single for that year for #1 was actually like a mishmash of I Have a Dream and Seasons in the Sun by Westlife. Unfortunately, I couldn't find that song on YouTube, so I have just linked the I Have a Dream song. And for the product for that, I am turning to my Too Faced Best Year Ever palette. I got this on my honeymoon in November last year, 2017, and I've barely touched it. So I certainly haven't, I've swatched it, but I don't think I've actually used it. And so for the colour for that, I'm going in with this shade here, and it is Christmas Dream. It's a beautiful pink shimmery shade. So there it is. So it's a beautiful pink shimmery shade. So that'll be really pretty for me to use, and my hope for that is to hit pan. So the next year is, well, it's another birth year, and it's 2010, and 2010 was the year my youngest daughter Melissa was born, so had to finish the family. So in 2010, the UK Christmas single #1 was You Say I Love You Boy, I Know You Lie, I'll trust you all the same, I don't know why. So 2010 was one of the years that X Factor was able to create the UK Christmas #1, because Simon Cowell was a very shrewd businessman, and he would always have the X Factor final about a week before Christmas, and therefore the moment that the song of the winner was released, it sold out because all the fans from X Factor were going out and buying it. It created the Christmas UK #1. Now, of course, this happened quite a few years in a row, and on one year, well, the general public got a little bit peed off with Simon Cowell doing this, and actually there was a whole kind of there was a bit of a revolution, and they actually made a really like hard rock song, the Christmas UK #1 that year. I can't remember which year it was, I'm sorry, but it was really good, like, you know, in your face Simon Cowell. But this year in 2010, that didn't happen. It was Matt Cardle, the winner of X Factor, who got the #1 with When We Collide. So for that product, I want to choose my Essence All About Matte Fixing Powder. So it is this one. Now this is a really white powder. I'm a little bit unsure of this, but one of the ladies that I watch a lot on YouTube, I can't for the life of me remember her name at the moment, but she swears by this, so I'm gonna give it a go. And I just went to hit pan on this, so yeah. That is my 2010 product. So the next year is another special year in my life. It is 2016, the year that I got married, and my wedding day was the best day of my life, other than obviously the birth of my 2 children. I was so happy that year, and again I chose the Christmas UK #1 for that year. She works the nights by the water. She's gone astray, so far away from her father's daughter. She just wants a life for a baby. All alone, no one will come. She's got to save him. Daily struggle. She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you. So it's not exactly a Christmassy song. In fact, many of these songs haven't been very Christmassy, to be fair. But, you know, times are changing. The youngsters of today, they're not really into Christmas carols as much. So that was Clean Bandit with Rockabye. And so the item I've chosen for that is a skincare item, and it is this Mud Masky Sleep Repair Renewal Nourishing Mask. Bit of a tongue twister. So that is this. So it's basically an overnight face mask, which after cleansing and cleaning your skin, you put a layer of this on and then go to sleep and then wash it off in the morning, and apparently should renew and refresh your skin. So I want to use all of this up so that is my 2016 product. Okay, so all the special years of my life are done and dusted. So let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to 1952, when the English UK singles chart first began. What was the first ever recorded UK Christmas #1? So that was Al Martino with Here in My Heart, and of course he was a crooner. It was 1952, the era of crooners, and do you know what? My old heart just yearns for that music to come back again, but I know it never will, sadly and unfortunately. But luckily we can listen to it still in today's technology. We can still hear it today. So for that I chose my Makeup Revolution Love the Revolution palette, and I have here a highlight. So I want to hit pan on this highlight. It might be difficult to hit pan on it because, hey, it's a highlight. But there it is there. I don't know if you can see that. It is a stunning highlight. So yeah, it's going to be, that's it, like smudged out a bit. So it is going to be a little hard to hit pan in this, but I'm definitely going to try and create a dip, at least get some use out of it. So yeah, that is going to be my 1952 product. So let's go to the other end of the scale, and the last UK Christmas #1 was in 2017, because obviously we haven't had 2018's Christmas UK #1 yet. So the last Christmas UK #1 was 2017, and it was Ed Sheeran with Perfect. I
found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me.
So that was Ed Sheeran with Perfect, and I love that song. It makes me think of my children, it makes me think of my husband, and I love them all so very, very much. So I wanted to choose a product that I also love, but also something that I've recently fell in love with, like Ed Sheeran's song. So for that, I chose my Benefit Hoola Bronzer. It is just a sample one. And if you can hear that, yeah, the inevitable happened. The pan fell out of the packaging. It's not good. So what I want to do with this is I want to try and use up as much of this as possible. I definitely want to hit pan on it, but if I can use it up, fingers crossed, by Christmas, then great, because then I can get rid of the broken packaging. So that is 2017's product. So the next year on my list is 1957, and the UK Christmas single for that year was
Long time ago in Bethlehem, so the Holy Bible say, Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day.
So finally a Christmas carol song. Yes, it took ages. It took me a while to find a Christmassy song other than Band-Aid's Christmas song, obviously. But that was Harry Belafonte with Mary's Boy Child. So for that product, I again want to be going into my Too Faced palette, and the shade I've chosen this time is this one, which is Sleigh Bells, and that is the shade. And it's a gorgeous like pink gold shift, pink peachy sort of shade, golden colour. Really, really stunning, really beautiful. It's going to be really nice on the eyes. So again, I just want to hit pan on that. So that is my 1957 product. So the next year I chose was 1962, and the Christmas UK #1 for that year was
Return to sender. Return to sender. I gave a letter to the postman. He put it in his sack. Bright and early next morning, he brought my letter back. She wrote upon it, Return to sender.
So yes, that was Elvis Presley with Return to Sender. And so for this product, there was only really one choice. It had to be something that I had got sent to me, and it had to be sent by someone or remind me of someone who loves Elvis Presley. Now who could that be? Here is my Bourjois lipstick in Violin Strass, and this was a product sent to me by the wonderful, the amazing, the just gorgeous Lightning Lass. She sent it to me in a box swap sometime last year, and it is a gorgeous, gorgeous wine shade. So totally my colour. And of course I had to pick this because it was a present sent to me by Lightning Lass, and who is the biggest Elvis Presley fan on YouTube? Lightning Lass. So that is that product. So basically with this product, it is just a case of getting it used, getting some use out of it. I'm not going to be able to use it all up by Christmas, but at least get some visible use on this item. So that is my 1962 product. So the next year on my list is 1971, and well, this was the UK Christmas #1.
You could hear the offbeats pound as they raced across the ground, and the clatter of the wheels as they spun round and round. And he galloped into Market Street, his badge upon his chest. His name was Ernie, and he drove the fastest milk cart in the West.
So yes, that was Benny Hill with Ernie, the fastest milkman in the West. You gotta love the 70s, haven't you? So it was quite a comedy kind of song. I love that song. I do. I remember dancing around to it in my bedroom when I was a little kid. I just loved it. I absolutely loved it. I was introduced to all the old music when I was a kid anyway, even music before my time, you know, what can I say? So the product I've chosen for that is, of course, milk. It is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in milk, so it is this, and everybody knows what this looks like. It's just a plain white pencil. So yeah, I can use this as a base for bright coloured eyeshadows. So I just want to see again some visible use, maybe get, because it is a sharpener one, like you sharpen it, so maybe get down to the word NYX, I think is going to be my aim. So yeah, that is my 1971 product. So the next year on my list is 1993. Now, by this point, I'm a teenager, okay? So, what was I listening to for 1993's Christmas UK #1? What was it I was dancing to at my Christmas disco? Yeah, I was dancing to Mr. Blobby. Anybody else remember him? Anybody else love him as much as I did? Yes, I did dance to Mr. Blobby's song at my Christmas disco. I freaking love that guy. So, Mr. Blobby was the Christmas UK #1 in 1993. So, to represent Mr. Blobby, I have my Quick Fix Facials Mega Moisture Mask, and it's bright pink, just like Mr. Blobby was. This was in a previous project pan, so I do have some markings from that. I will erase all of them and just keep this one here, which is where I'm at now. Yes, I haven't touched it since it was last in a project pan. So I do want to get this used up and out of my collection. So this is my 1993 product. So the final song for this project pan is the year 2000. And well, this is a year I'm never ever going to forget. So earlier we had a Westlife song for the 1999 year. And Westlife, well, they were the boy band of that time. They were the boy band. If they brought out a song, it went to #1 instantly, all the time, except in the year 2000. For the Christmas UK #1 was Yeah, can you believe it? Bob the Builder beat Westlife to the Christmas UK #1 in the year 2000. Yeah, Westlife just, they bowed down to Bob the Builder. Now, nowadays, Bob the Builder is all technology and computerized. Back in the day, it was all plasticine and models, and I much preferred that style to how it is now. But hey, that was the Christmas UK #1 in 2000. So the item I chose for that was my Nip and Fab Exfoliate Glycolic Scrub Fix. So it's basically an exfoliator with a glycolic fix in there. Don't know what that means, but apparently glycolic is really good for our skin. So I will try it out. Says it 3-in-1 micro exfoliant with glycolic and salicylic acids to refine, brighten and renew. So apparently it's really good for me. So I am going to try and use this all up. So that is my product for 2000. So that is it. That is all of my products. That's 12 products for 12 different years of UK Christmas #1s. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope it doesn't get strike because I've played the music. I will list all of the channels that I got all of that music from down below, so hopefully that will be okay. But I hope you've had a lot of fun watching this video and reminiscing about the Christmas UK #1s. And as I say, have a look at the officialcharts.com website to see what the Christmas UK #1 was the year you were born. You know, unless obviously you were born before 1952, then I'm sorry, but we'll never know. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe. Hit the bell button so you'll be notified when the next video of mine goes up, and I will see you